In today's Anime Defenders video, I'll be letting you guys know everything about Update 3 that is known to us and what you can know. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'm trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by this year, and thank you guys so much for the recent support. If you want the Rexon luck, you need to be subscribed to the channel. And yeah, not too much to say. Join my Discord server down below. I've got a bunch of videos planned. The link will be in the pinned comment description. I got Lucky Clip videos planned, account videos planned, and some other new ideas planned. And also, if you would like to trade for any of the units I put on the screen, I'm currently trading a bunch of different units. So if you want to trade for those, trade for those. And if you'd like to donate to my charity because I'm so broke on gems and rerolls, then there you go. But I am grateful for the update, and I'm willing to sell all those and trade all those things that I put on the screen. But if the yap enough about me, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so first I'm going to explain every single sneak in the Discord, and also add information for stuff that I know, but I can't say too much because I don't want to get punished or anything like that. But I'm gonna put you guys on, basically is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna put you guys on for watching the video, whatever. But first I'm gonna explain stuff on Discord. A lot of you probably already seen it, but you might have not seen it explained, or maybe just get a little recap. But I'm gonna show you that first, just for anyone that doesn't have Discord or just haven't seen it for some reason. So I'm just gonna explain it, but let's see. So this is the first thing. So I want people to keep in mind what do you mean by placeholder. Yeah, if anyone that doesn't know what placeholder means, it means it's just there for the sake of it. It's not its actual damage, it's not its actual SPA, it's not its actual range. It's just there so that there's a number, but it's not its actual damage. And also they're adding a cone hitbox now, and on placement this secret is a full AoE secret, as we can see right here. So he is going to be very, very meta for Tower of Eternity and any stages that aren't really long. Like basically just not infinite is what I'm trying to say. He's still gonna be good for infinite, but like, you get what I'm trying to say. Like, he'd be broken for stuff like raids and a new game mode that they're adding, which I'll explain how this unit correlates to the new mode a little bit later on. But as you can see, on placement he's full AoE, which is quite nice. Don't worry about the damage, don't worry about the SPA or the range, because that's not his range, SPA or damage. It's just there temporarily. And as you see, the effects look really cool. If you're wondering what anime is from, it's probably Kaiju number 8. I've not watched the anime myself, but I'm pretty sure that's where he's from, if anyone is wondering. He does become line AoE, but as you can see, his range is quite massive, but it's placement, so I mean it's for temporary, so his range might change, whatever. But his AoE cone does change here. They finally added different AoE cones, which is quite good. As you can see, there's samurais. So does that mean that there's going to be a new map? Or was samurais on the first map? I don't know. I have no clue about that. But he does become full AoE at the end. Is the cones placeholder? No. So he is. These AoEs are probably going to be what his actual AoEs are. Now, as you can see, he's quite. Looks like he's going to be quite a good unit, especially when you see him maxed out. Because for some reason they've decided to add another. If we go to the end, because the damage doesn't really matter. The effects are cool, but we've already seen it. Oh, asteroids coming down, but does he show the fact that it's full AoE? Wait, I think I skipped past it too much. Let me go back. Let me go back a little bit more. Wait, what? Okay, let me go back here. Monstrous Catastrophe, which is the one of the last upgrades. As you can see, went full AoE for a second, and it also has an ability. I don't know if that's the ability or not, but this unit is full AoE and an ability just like Gojo, pretty much, which is great. I guess he's like it looks like to be a better version of Gojo, but instead of doing a debuff like Gojo, he just he's probably like a raw DPS unit from what it looks like. So interesting, I guess. Too many full AoE units in this game in my opinion for already. But I mean, every single secret for the most part is quite meta, except from some, I guess. But like, you still need Igris, Gojo and this new secret, because they're all gonna have a different purpose and they're all broken. Igris does a debuff, Gojo does a debuff. They both are full AoE, does damage. This unit looks like it's going to do full AoE and a ton of damage as well. So all the secrets so far broken. Whether this is a banner secret or not, I don't know, but we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. Okay. For clarification, there are also non-banner units. So they said they're gonna add banner units. Now, in my opinion, I don't know if they're gonna add more limited banner units. This is just a prediction. So that this is my prediction. Yeah, they're not gonna add another limited banner, but instead they're gonna add stuff to the main banner and add a new banner secret, which is gonna be, I don't know if it's gonna be this one, but a different one. But if you see somewhere, they said how many units they're gonna drop somewhere. Wait, they said it somewhere. I swear they said how. Did they say in update logs? Announcements? They literally said how many units they were gonna drop somewhere, I swear. I'm telling you they did, bro. But I can't find 10 new units. There you go, so 10 new units. Now, usually, if you can only a limited banner, so let's say they added a limited banner, for example. See, they said 10 more units. let me see, where does he, where's the update log? Update log, say how many units. As you can see here, 1, okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. This is only 6, so they're gonna add 4 more units. So my guess is 1 secret, so not including the whole banner, or if they pretend like they add a limited banner or most of the regular banner. Let's say they add 2 more mythics, 1 more secret, that's 3, and then 1 legendary, 4. Boom. Probably they're gonna add, I don't know, that's just a guess though, but that's what I want to keep in mind with the new game mode that they're gonna do. What's it called? It's gonna be broken because they're gonna add probably new units that come from that game mode, which I'll explain later. But yeah, also with the secret, as you can see, he does summons, and the summons are attacking even when it's not next to it, which is actually very, very broken. So, and very unique actually. It's something I'm proud of the game, you know, genuinely new idea. Instead of the summoner just running into the enemy and taking health off both, instead it's shooting them. So this secret, or if it's the secret, whatever secret it is, or whatever unit it is, it's broken. It's broken. So whatever unit has this, I don't know if it's the secret or not. I've not watched Kaiju number 8 or whatever anime that's from, but either way, this unit that the summons is very, very broken. Probably gonna replace Sung Jinwoo, or might be broken to use with Sung Jinwoo. Either way, it's going to be a very, very good unit, because instead of running into them, it's going to keep attacking them until it gets run into, which is quite broken. Let's say you're doing good at the start, or you're doing a leaderboard run, you can literally just keep stacking these guys up however it works. I don't know, but yeah. And they're going to add a tradable item that you can't alt farm easily, and we limited full AoE units this update. So he's still adding multiple. I think they should just add 1 max, not more than 1, but I guess they're adding a lot of units at the same time, so who knows. But they're adding items that you can't alt farm and that are valuable for trading. So I guess you can't like time task it or use alt counts to help you, but if all your alt counts can do it, then I don't know. And then what do we have here on our next update? So this crit's already in the game, but as you can see, this looks like to be new buff units, so they're going to be adding new buffs in this update. So there's a lot of stuff that people really aren't noticing about this update and how good it really is, because these are actually buffs. So this looks like it's going to buff crit, this is buffing range, this is buffing how fast your unit attacks, so buffing the SP, so decreasing the SPS so it attacks faster. So a lot of already good stuff on this update. So this is going to be a meta unit, whichever unit does this. This is probably going to be a meta unit, and then whatever's doing the buff is going to be a meta unit. So there might be separate units, or might be the same unit, I don't know. Then they're also adding a new game mode called Hall of Mirrors. So I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then explain what I probably think it is. So as you can see, it looks like you just run into the stages. So it's not portals. For anybody think it's portals, it's not. As you can see, you can walk into these just like raids. Now, from what I've heard and what I'm suspecting, so listen closely, because I do yap a lot, so you might not listen to me sometimes, which makes sense. But pretty much, this is going to probably be the hardest content in the game, or the more difficult content in the game, because right now Infinite, not too hard. Obviously, if you go for leaderboard, that's a different story. The new stories, never difficult, for being honest. And raids, they're all right, they're okay difficulty, but you're mostly just doing them for the unit, so they're not going to make it insanely hard, because then the unit will be impossible to get. But this is where I think the difficult stages come in, where you might need an almighty, you might need a broken unit to start doing these stages. So I definitely want you guys to keep that in mind when preparing for the update, that this is probably going to be the more difficult stages in the game, especially if you're going to be able to get all these tradable items that have value. They're not going to make it easy to get. And then obviously, if you can't alt farm it, that might also mean that, sure, they're going to have the captures, they're going to have the things that stop you from alt farming, but they're also going to make it difficult, so all your odd counts just can't easily clear it, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is probably going to be a difficult stage, so I want you guys to keep that in mind. You're probably going to need an almighty, who knows. I got no clue about what you need, but what I'm suspecting is that it's going to be a difficult stage, and that the things you get from this is going to be valuable, and it might be a grind, who knows. I got no clue. But yeah, Hall of Mirrors. And as you can see, does it have any new units equipped? Shadow Dragon Shiny. Okay, so what people don't really realize about these things is that am I zooming in? Okay, yeah, I am. Okay, so let me just zoom in. Okay, so I can't really demanding. Okay, so he has the, what does that say? Something Captain Shiny, like engine. If I go on my phone, I can check. So yeah, but this is the guy we saw earlier, Shiny. This is some guy captain, or no, this is some wingman guy. There's some captain guy. I don't know what animes these are from. If you can guess, let me know in the comments. Or you can. This is Demon King Peak, and then this guy. What's his name saying? I could definitely check on phone, but here it says Awakened Monster, something shiny. But yeah, let me just make my thing normal again. Okay. Then I think that's all the disco sneaks. Okay, so now we've got a new mythical farm unit that actually does need a decent explanation, so you're gonna have to hear me out when I yap. Will be balanced by expensive upgrades, so this unit will have expensive upgrades and a max enemy souls of 10%. If you use it properly, so this new farm unit is going to be 25% more overpowered than picking Rockstar. And what I think is that this unit needs to be buffed, so when we check it out, we'll decide. But I want to show you guys if you don't used to it. Okay, so this is probably the last sneak, but it's actually quite interesting one. So this is probably going to be one of the banner units that they add in the update, whether it's a limited banner or standard banner, I do not know. But it's going to probably be one of the banner ones, I'm assuming, or maybe not. But either way, it's a farm unit, but it gives you more money when you... Look, this is going to sound weird, yeah? Just pause when she sucks the soul out of them. So there's a bunch of units in her range. She's gonna suck their soul. Now that sounds dodgy, okay, but it's a pretty good unit. So realistically, it's gonna give you a lot of money, and it's gonna be useful probably in the new stage. It's pretty decently good in stuff like early stages of Infinite, I guess. Not really too special for Infinite, but in stuff like raids, for example, the early stages, stuff like the Tower of Eternity, the early stages of that. It'll be good for those two, and probably the new game mode if it's as difficult as I think it will be, and as difficult as it should be, because of the stuff that they're going to give. So if you see this on the banner, I do recommend you summon. Unless you're like the brokest guy on the earth, then maybe not. You can just do with the current farms. But you know, like, it wouldn't be a skip unit if you do have a lot of gems. So yeah, I do recommend summoning for her. But yeah, not too much to say about her. Not too much to say about update. From what I can see, no YouTubers have been given exclusive sneaks. I know they don't give it to me for some reason or whatever. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say that I've not seen it on YouTube or see any YouTubers that I know talk about. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have. All I have to show you and explain as much as I can, and put you guys onto some things that you probably haven't thought about and I'm pretty sure are true. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know if you're hyped for the update and how you're preparing and what's going on. But yeah, subscribe for the Rexon so you get the Rexon for update 3, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.